John was a quiet boy from a small village in India. Though he was smart and curious, he often felt embarrassed at the school whenever the teacher asked him to read aloud in English. His classmates laughed when he mispronounced words or paused too long. English felt like a giant mountain too high to climb. One day, his older cousin Arjun came home from college during the holidays. Arjun spoke fluent English, and John admired him. How did you learn to speak so well? Ravi asked, his eyes full of hope. Arjun smiled. Step by step, he said. Want to try? John nodded. The next morning, Arjun gave John a simple English storybook. Start with one page a day. He said. At first, John struggled. He didn't understand half of the words, but Arjun taught him a trick. Write down difficult words in a notebook, look them up, and make your own sentence with them. Slowly, reading became easier. After 2 weeks, Arjun introduced John to English cartoons. They watched one episode of Dora the Explorer each evening. John laughed at the silly adventures but also started catching common phrases. Can you say that again? Became one of his favorites. Then came speaking practice. Every evening, Arjun and John would talk for few minutes in English, no matter how many mistakes John made. Sometimes it was awkward. Ravi said things like, I'm go to shop, and laughed nervously. But Arjun never corrected harshly. He just gently repeated the right version. I'm going to the shop. After a month, Arjun returned to the college, but he left behind a list of things for Ravi to do. One page of reading, 5 new words, 5 minutes of speaking, and listening to one video daily. Ravi followed this plan like a ritual. Weeks passed, then months. John's confidence grew. He began writing a daily journal in English. He started watching movies with English subtitle and even tried speaking to his teacher in class. One day, during a school debate, John stood up and spoke in English for 2 whole minutes. His voice shook, but he did it. This time, no one laughed. In fact, they clapped. Years later, John became an English teacher in his village. He always told his students, I wasn't born knowing English, I learned it. And so can you. One boy raised his hand. How long did it take? John smiled. It takes time. But the trick is to love the processes. Read a little, speak a little, listen a lot, and never be afraid to make mistakes. The boy nodded. John saw himself in that young face, full of dreams, ready to try.